Good evening everyone, my name is Aman Singh and today we are learning about generators. To understand generator, first we'll look at iterators and what an iterable is. An iterable is any Python object capable of returning its member one at a time. Like list1 has three members end-to-ng, JSON mass and unearth call. Likewise strings, tuple and dictionary has its own members. Therefore we are trying to iterate over it like returning its member one at a time. We are trying to get one member at a time. Therefore for I in list1, print I. As you can, this link I have provided, Runestone environment, this link I have provided in the Google Colab. In the notes it will be there or on GitHub, you can check it out. Now list1, I'll save and run it and then show in code lines. It will show like where the namespace is or how the code is executed line by line. Like you can see the list is created, then for I in list1 it took the end-to-ng as I, but then I have asked it to print it on the output screen, then it is printed like this. It executes the statements, and same for string also. Let me copy this, all the values, then I'll execute one by one. Okay. I'll just execute quickly so you can just see how it is iterating over. So you can see the list, all things are created, everything, and then I've asked I value is t. It is technoid, first value, t is printed, then it again take I value as e and it will print like technoid. So therefore you can see this output in this output window, this small, like you can see. And then same, I'll just same, you can see if tuple also, it will take its value one by one, and same for dictionary also. Like we are iterating over it and we are getting one value at a time. You can see 1, 2, like every other line we are getting its value. Like see 0 and then this I value is 1, then it will 1, continue, and then it's over. Therefore it will not execute further. Now what are iterators? It is an object that is used to iterate over iterable objects like list, tuple, dictionary. As you can see, we can iterate over everything here as shown. Like one by one we have iterated over list, string, tuple, dictionaries. And the iterator object is initialized using the iter method. It is an object that is used to iterate over iterable object. Therefore like this are iterable objects, and it will iterate. It is an object that is used to iterate over it. Like when I will use the iter keyword function, and I will store it in a variable iter1, and therefore if I check its type, it will be written as list iterators. And we can iterate over iterators also. If I run this, I'll run every line of code, then it will, yeah, you can see that in list all three values are printed. And but instead of this, like I could use one minute, next iter1 or print at is 1, print next iter1. It's defined here. Let me check, maybe my net connection is slow, or it should run. Next iter1. Oh, wait a second. iter1 I have defined type. It is, oh, I think it has iterated over it. Therefore this, like if I just comment it and then I run it, because it has iterated over the list, therefore if I iterate again, the list has been ended. therefore the next value, there is no next value after Anirudh call. Therefore the value which I was trying to get was this, which was not present, therefore the stop iteration error is there. You will get it again like n2ng JSON-minus and Anirudh call, then we'll get the same error because it has been iterated over. Then stop iteration you can try and accept you can use to tackle with this issue if you want. This is for saying that if it isn't for loop, it will automatically taken care of by for. Then we can move on to generators. Generator, it is a function which returns generator iterator with the help of yield keyword. That means generator are iterators, like, and every iterator is not generator. Yield is a keyword that is used to return from a function without destroying the states of its local variable. Like if I'm not using yield here, this is just normal function returning the square of it, and then I'm into print. If I have 3, 4, anything, like it will, when the object anything else is, I'll just run this and then run this. Yeah, it was taking previous memory, therefore then print SQ, it will give 3 because when it encounters in return, then the function ends again, it will give 0 only. How many times you run? And when you assign it to a variable SQ1 and you give argument 5, then if you try to iterate over, x is a number, it is not a iterable. Like here these all are iterables where one number you'll get the like 0. Here you're getting 1, here you're getting 0, therefore you can't iterate over it, therefore it is giving int object is not an iterable, therefore this we shouldn't do this. And then for this is generator code, we have created a function random number with 0 parameters, and we are giving some numbers as like return. It is like return, but it stores its local value. Yield is a keyword that is used to return from function without destroying the states of its local variable. Like yield 10 is there, yield 20, yield 30. I'll copy this code in this. Wait a second, just to show that how where the function call is happening and how it is storing the values. I don't know, next function is in this. Some functionality would not be there, like every built-in function is not present. It is just for understanding, beginner understanding. I don't know it will be present or not. Let's see. Like you will see like random number function is created, then you call it, then next function, then it goes to the random number function, then it gives yield value 10, return value 10, therefore you will get, and then it is not one time it is. I'll put some more. I am not put into the for loop. You can, I'm just trying to run from here. Therefore when it will go to the line 7 next the second time, therefore it should give me 20 because I'm trying to get this sequence and it is not stored in memory. I'm getting one member at a time, therefore it should get 20 return value. You can see 20, and then next gen. See, like this window is empty, but the values are printed here. Like you can see the calculation has happened. Like one thing, I was checking assignments and this was a mistake I encountered. Like this also has documentation, therefore if you want to read, you can read. Literals appear in program. The Python interpreter turns literals into values which have internal representation that people never get to see directly. So this return value was there, but we didn't print it to the output screen because we didn't use print function here. Therefore it was calculated, it gave a return value also, but we didn't print it, therefore we will not get in the output screen. Therefore calculation here and printing here are two different things. That's why it is mentioned here. Internal representation that people never get to see directly. Outputs are external representation of values that appear in the output window. Oh, that was that. And if I use print, then I'll get the output on my screen. Now if I save and run again, see, it is first print function, next then it will go to the function random number, then it will give a value of 10 and it will print also this time because I have given print statement. Now again this second next statement will execute and it goes to the yield 10. Then it will not print that one, it will print the, because it has been printed before, it has remembered that okay, yield 10 has been printed. Now we need to print the value, or we have to execute the statement which is below that. Therefore, like in memory 20 is not stored or 30 is not stored, it was just like 10 they have printed, and then it has remembered it, and then you can continue from here without starting from over. Like in here you can see, like if you put return, it will start from over again. Therefore again 20 return value, then it will be 20, then it will go to 20 and then 30 will print. Therefore by next, and if we do it again, we'll get an error. We'll try to print because there are only 3 values which I have provided. You can see it was showing an error, stop iteration, because there are no more values in this generator function. This is our generator function, and we are getting here also. I can execute it again and again, and then I'll get all the values, and then it will give me error, stop iteration, because all the values have been, we got all the values, like we got a sequence of values which was there in the function definition without having in the main memory. Then for I in random variable, print I, like you can use this also, you can iterate over it and print I, and then here you can see the yield keyword is there everywhere, then only it is a generator function, otherwise it will not be a generator function. Yield keyword is necessary. Again I've used this, I was trying to import, and I'll check the instance afterwards. It was giving me false result. We define a function square one for I in range n, yield I square, and I've given it gen function 2, and then I've given as argument 3 to it, and then if I run all these 3 cells, see, you'll get 0 for I equal to 0, then 1 you'll get 1 square 1, 2 square 4 you'll get, and now it is 3, so 0 1 2. Now you will not get the output and stop iteration, the error will rise. And then that I have told every generator is an iterator, but not vice versa. This is all about generators. Like the main why we use generator is to save memory. Like this, I have not imported the whole sequence of numbers, like it's 3 numbers, but it can be a record or something like students record, and it could be very large data, therefore it saves a lot of memory, therefore we use generators. Now we come to list comprehension. List I create in list comprehension. See, first let me execute this code. Like it is a list. I square I into I for I in range to increase the range to very large. Therefore when I run this, it will give, like timeout will be there, because it couldn't store this in that time, it cannot calculate and store it. There is a runtime. Whereas in this I created, but I'm not printing the whole range and storing it. I've just created this print type. I'll run this also. That will take time and give me error. If it will run, I'll print the type of list 1. It will give me it is a generator because it is tuple, not list. Here it is list. You can see by the bracket. Therefore, it will print me while true print nest list, and when it will over, then only this statement will be false. It will give me error, then only this cell will run. See, your session crashed, automatically restoring. Therefore, you runtime error will be there. Therefore, it cannot execute it. But when I run this for the same, like I'll increase 0, it will not give me error because it's not storing. It giving 1 by 1, like it is not stored in memory, like it is giving 1 by 1 by 1, and therefore I'll get the output. Like you can see, this much output I got. Like it is a very large number, but it is not giving me error because I'm just taking one member, one element at a time, not taking the whole set. I'll stop it. Runtime, enter execution. Yeah, because it is very large number, therefore it will continue for longer period of time. Therefore, I stopped it. And if like list comprehension, you can print even numbers. You can like put conditions on it, like for I in range 10, 0 to 9, if I percentile 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, we'll check if the number is resolved by 2 or not, and then we'll get the even number as output, like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, because it's range 10. This same as for loop which you write, but it is just like coded in a single line. You can do it in multiple lines, but we can also do it in single line. In some when we do higher level coding, then we need to use this. Otherwise, for now, you can stick to your own method, like for understanding, because this may cause error. Like many conditions you would put, and if it doesn't match, like I is here, then I should be here, and like x, y for x in list 1 and for y in list 2, you should be the parameters which you pass should match. Otherwise, you will not get the answer. Then we have list 1 Bihar, Karnataka, and list 2 Patna, Bangalore. Patna is the capital of Bihar. Then this two like matches Bihar and Patna, and Karnataka, Bangalore matches, like they have a relation. Therefore, what we can do, we need these both in one tuple or any data structure. I've used tuple, like so x, y for x in list 1, like this list 1, it will take x value 0, and for y in list 2, then it will take y value as 0, and it will take this and merge it, and then when we print it, we'll get Bihar, Patna as a tuple inside a list, and then y. I think I'll run twice this code of Bihar, Patna, Bihar, Bangalore. I just wanted to have one value for it. Let me, like for x in list 1, for y in list 2. Wait. If I've created this for any other thing, like if you have a value and you want a0, a1, a2, like that, I'll change it. For y in list 2, it's fine. Then I have to put a condition somewhere so that it doesn't occur. 1 minute. I've done this here. By mistake, I put the example of this dictionary comprehension in this. Therefore, you can't join it because let me just change the, like it is A, B, and it is 1, 2. Like it, if you want to get A1, A2, then B1, B2. For this, the code was there. I changed the values beforehand by mistake. Therefore, it just copied. Therefore you will get like A1 and A2, then B1, B2. Then we have num1 for I for I in range 100, 0 to 99. If we are putting a condition here, then again one more condition. Therefore you can see then it will be divisible by 10 only. Therefore print num1, you will get 0, 10, 20 up to 90. You are putting here, like you can see the how we have done list comprehension. Let me go back from here. Yeah, first list, this also show like it is helpful, like this generator, like type, you will see type. I'll just print the type of this. Wait a second, you will see it is a generator, class generator. Therefore like we can use generator concept to run through a very large database. Then we have done only one condition with one variable, then two variable, then there are two condition here. Therefore these are different types of situation where you can use list comprehension. And then we can do, there is also dictionary comprehension. The zip method, we will use zip function here. The zip method is used to map the similar index of multiple containers so that they can be used just as single entity. Key 1, like key value pair is there in dictionary. Key 1 Bihar Karnataka, value Patna Bangalore. Then dictionary 1 I have created x colon y for x comma y, and zip key 1 value 1. Like for x you need this key value, this tuple will form inside it, this, and from that this dictionary will be created. This will create the tuple of key and value pair, and this will create the dictionary. Therefore for x will be Bihar and y will be Patna for x comma y, and zip key 1 value 1. Then it will be Karnataka, and then it will be Bangalore. Then there will be two values in the dictionary which will be created. Now just like I checked some assignment, and in that I'll that this generator part is over. You have to only, the main part of this is using using yield keyword. If you are able to use this keyword, then it will be helpful for you. And this, something like this, creating a tuple which is a class generator. Then if I like addition with parameter, I give it a comma b. I put the colon. Okay. Then if I return a plus b, then if I call add and 10, 20, it will not give me anything, like I showed previously, not giving me anything as output. It does the calculation, but it doesn't give me output. It reaches that code, return value is there. Therefore just use print function. I have to add also this function, save and this. Yeah, now you can see you will get the output. Like if you use return here, then you need to use print here, but some people use print here, like print a plus b, and then or like you can print a plus b is fine, you need not to return anything. And then if you call the function like 10, 20 and save and run, then the output will be printed here, because the print statement is executed in the add function. But this method I do not prefer, because if I want to use that value in any calculation, like if I want this value addition of 10, 20, and I need to multiply it by a number say 10, then this, and I have to print also x, print x. Therefore it will give me an error, unsupported type. Therefore it's just like it used to print, it doesn't give me a value. Therefore you should create function which return a value, so that if you want you can use it anywhere, not specifically to print that answer. And that's all for today, and thank you for attending. And this in Runestone, this environment, you could also, if you want to read a simple documentation, then you can read this also. This is also good documentation of everything, upper level. But in the end, like, you have to read that Python documentation only from its official website. Therefore please check out this and use the code lens, so that you will get a better idea about the code. Thank you.